Yes, people, wife away, and Chelsea have done it again. Hijack FC have come in with a €100 million bid to try and prize Mudryk away from Arsenal, according to FABRIZIO Romano. This has come out of nowhere. I literally said Arsenal leading the race. We're most likely going to get him. We're well ahead. The player wants to come to Arsenal. He won't be going Chelsea. And look what happens. Where does this club get all this money from? Is Todd Bowley another power move? As if they can't sign enough players. He's like a kid in a candy store. And now he's determined to get Mudryk and has laid out €100 million €100 million offer for the Ukrainian. Like, why, oh why would he do such a thing? He's just been a massive cockblock. The player wants to come to Arsenal. I still do think Mudryk will become an Arsenal player, as I've reiterated on this channel. All it means is that the process is even longer for Arsenal now. Because more often than not, if a player wants to move to Arsenal, right, they will say, look, Arsenal, we're going to give you first right of refusal because our asset wants to come to you lot. As a nicety towards him, we will let you have the first option to get Mudryk. But if you're not getting close to this Chelsea offer, he's not going to go to you lot. He's going to go to Chelsea. That is what Shakhtar Donetsk are saying. So I think they'll still go to Arsenal and say, look, we know he wants to go to you lot, but you need to improve your offer. So all Chelsea doing is being those lot at an auction that are not going to get the asset, but just drive the price up for the club that is. That's all it is. Chelsea now putting £100 million, so now Arsenal have to basically match it. That's how it's working. It's just an absolute power move by Bowley for no reason. The player does not want to go Chelsea. They're about to get Nkunku over the line. They've signed some other brother. They want to get Marcus Thuram as well. He thinks it's career mode. He wants to sign everyone and anyone that has a pulse and can play football. Why or why he's doing it, I have absolutely no idea. But it's just complicated this Mudryk deal even further. It's interesting to see how Mudryk will respond to this, because we know he said multiple times he wants to come to Arsenal. He's made it apparent on his story. Would he mind going Chelsea though? Because we know Chelsea is still a Premier club, still a massive club, don't get me wrong, not as massive as Arsenal. So would he sit there and go, you know what, actually, I wouldn't mind if I go Chelsea? Or is his heart actually fully set on joining Arsenal Football Club? And will he say to Shakhtar Donetsk, no, I want Arsenal, make it happen with Arsenal? That's what it's interesting to see, because this player could really determine this move. If he comes out and says, you know what, I don't mind going Chelsea, actually. If Chelsea give him more money, I'll take the Premier League move to Chelsea. Shakhtar Donetsk might say, okay then, Chelsea, you've given us more money, have Mudryk. But if the player comes out and says, you know what, Shakhtar, I want Arsenal. I don't want Chelsea. I want Arsenal. Try and make a deal happen with Arsenal. I know you want the most money you can get, but I want Arsenal. Then I think they'll come back to Arsenal and say, look, you know what, Arsenal, we know Chelsea offered this much. You need to match it, or you need to come at least very close, because the player wants you lot, but we're not going to get mugged off here. So it's going to be an interesting few days coming. Mudryk will definitely not be at any club before the North London derby tomorrow. He wants to come in before Arsenal play Manchester United next week. That will be massive, given Man United won the Manchester derby today. So on hot red form, and are looking to challenge for his Premier League title. But let's see, man. Major news stories happening. As always, make sure you subscribe to Why Football. Subscribe down below, because I've been all over this Mudryk case from start to finish. I've reiterated many times that I still do believe he's coming Arsenal, and I still do think so, despite the Chelsea bid. I still think Mudryk will be an Arsenal player, given what he has shown. But if he himself says, I don't mind going Chelsea, that can all change. But from what I've seen, he wants to come to Arsenal. His heart is set on this football club, so I think it will happen. But of course, anything can happen. Make sure you subscribe down below so you don't miss any of this Mudryk story, as well as other Arsenal transfer news videos and football transfer news videos in general. Let me know your thoughts of Mudryk in the comment section down below. Do you still believe Arsenal should continue to bid for him, despite the fact that Chelsea now putting $100 million? Is it getting to the stage where it's a bit ridiculous and a bit too mumuch money? Because a lot of people would probably be saying that, and I kind of align with that viewpoint. It's getting to the point now where it's gone from the sublime to the ridiculous. Like £100 million or euros for a player that hasn't left the Ukrainian league. It's a bit much. So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. And yeah, I've been Wifey. I hope to see you all in my next video.